Generic greetings and welcome back to Planet Coaster. In the previous series we were going through the campaign, as you can see the Korean mode here, and we got Captain Lockjaw's buried treasure all completed and done to 3 stars each. Pirate Battle, Creature Awakens and finally Pirate Cove, and we got all them completed very nicely. There's also a couple of other ones we could have done and I might get back to them at some point. We got for the Princess's Fairy Tale Castle, we got Dex as Signs Shenanigans, and we got King Coaster's Royal Decree, which is like, they're all got different difficulties and stuff, but you know what? We're not going to bother with that for now because I really want to get onto a more open series, a series where people can contribute more and we can be a little bit more creative. So that's why we're going to be doing a challenge mode. There's 2 different modes that we could have picked. Sandbox is just that. It's no money, everything's research, there's no challenges involved, you just build as much as you want. I don't like the idea of that. Oh, I do like the idea of it, but I like the challenge, I like the objective set, things like that, which is why we're going to do challenge. And we need to select a fairly neutral in tone starting map. So we've got Tropical, Desert, Grassland, Alpine, and Deciduous. Deciduous is the one we'll go for because, as I said, it's the most neutral in tone, and we're definitely not going to put it on hard. We're going to have it on medium, and it's going to be the generic challenge park. And the difficulty, all this setting really does is change your starting cash. So you can see starting cash is 8,000 for the easy one, and then 4,000 for the medium, and then you got a refund rate. So if you buy something and sell it, what do you get back? So in this case, we get 50%. In terms of research cost and speed and things like that, guest happiness, all of that, it's all average on the medium, which is what we want. So we will start the map. As I said, standard construction series format here, so obviously I'll be taking your comments, feedback, suggestions, etc. However, I must confess, these next couple of episodes will be in bulk, so I can't do that because I'm actually away for the rest of the week. So these next couple will be me just getting the start of the park done, but then we will be expanding on and doing the normal thing. Now, I have an idea. I've been sort of thinking for a while, what sort of park can we do? Do we want to do a pirate one? We've done that quite a bit. Do we want to do a futuristic one, a sort of Fallout-y, maybe post-apocalyptic one that's never been done? And I thought, you know what, why not all of them? And the idea, as the title sort of shows, is to do something a bit like The Crystal Maze, which is obviously one of the best TV shows ever created. The idea is that we will have a central, quite neutral in tone area, which we'll be building over the next couple of episodes, and have it as the generic Planet Coaster build set. So you'll be talking blacks, whites, plastics, that sort of thing. And then we're going to have up to, well, probably maybe more than 4 zones, but we'll see how it goes, which will have things like, well, I think the Crystal Maze has got Aztec, futuristic, you've got a ship, or, well, it depends, actually, it does change, doesn't it? Industrial, things like that, and then you got a medieval as well. So the idea is we could have like a medieval one, a Aztec-y / sort of beachy, sandy one, a futuristic one, and then like a really wet one as well. And that'll allow us to not only theme the area around it and all of the terrain and everything else, but also theme the rides around it. So obviously the wet one will have more water rides, things like that. But I don't exactly know which of the 4 we're going to do. If I'm going to say 4 for the time being. We might get onto more, we might do a little less, it depends. The series might bomb and we might cancel it here, but either way, the idea is that I'll be doing that. So I would need obviously your comments, feedback, and so forth for it. But for the time being, we're going to go to paths and we're going to build this central section. So as I said, we want to have, we'll disable hints. Actually no, we don't disable hints. Let's keep them going for the time being. We want something that's fairly neutral in tone. So the standard path is this thing here, which I'm not a big fan of for what we were going to do in the center. We're going to go with a black path marked with the Planet Coaster theme, and it is the same cost as everything else. So we'll go to length as maximum and then increase the width to its biggest one yet as well. Because what we want to do is have a fairly big central area that goes down the center, as I said, and then where would the big crystally thing be? We'll have like the rides for taking you to the other areas. At least that's the idea. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but we'll see how it goes. So do we really want 10 meters wide? Do we really? Well, it is the entrance of the park, so maybe it is a good idea. So what we'll do, we will actually go to select grid, and we'll select that grid there. So actually we can then go to there, and do we just want to build like so? Obviously we can do this as well, and just do that. Actually, that's probably not too bad for the central line of the park. There you go. Yeah, that's okay. We'll use the grids. I like that. That's fine. Right. Does it, however, detract from it? No, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think that's fine. Right. Okay, so that's our starting piece. Now, obviously, this is a challenge mode, so you still have to keep the guests happy. You still have to attend to their needs, things like that. So what we need is, firstly, we need some shops and facilities. Close that down for a second, and we'll check what sort of things we can have. Well, we do want an information centre, and apparently there isn't one. Hang on, ticket booths? No. Park entrances? Well, there's lots of loads of entrances and stuff. Look at that. There's your standard park entrance. Obviously, we do want to make a park entrance, but yeah, that's quite expensive. It is very, very expensive indeed, which is something I can't really afford to build at the moment. Can we actually get a loan? I assume we can. It'll be over in finances and then loans. And yes, we can actually get a new loan if we really wanted to. Look at that. But I'm going to try and do it without loans for the time being. Obviously, loans do cost us some money, which is something I'm going to have to be quite careful of. So in terms of custom, what do we have that we can make? So we've got toilets, ticket booths, park entrance, hot dog stand, first aid, entertainment point, which is just like a big star thing, chief beef, and cosmic cow. So we will have to do some research into things like the information stuff. So we'll go for information, start research, and we've got thrill ride, family ride, ticket ride, coasters. We've got shops, hats, and ATMs. We want to research ATM. We don't want 100 per month. We want to say about 50 per month. We'll slow that down a little bit. Oh, you can't have it more than that. You can't have it any less than that. Oh, well, fine. So, shops and facilities, we'll go for a toilet block first. So we'll go to shops and facilities, we'll go over to custom, and then we want to select a toilet block, and we're just going to rotate it around and shove it there. So what we need to do, really, is work out the generic tone for the buildings, the tone that we're going to use for the rest of this central section. As I said, it's going to be fairly neutral in its tone. So we'll go probably over to material, and actually, no, we probably won't use that. We'll use probably building set modern. And that will give us a lot of modern sets. These are the sort of ones I want to go for, these sort of white plasticky things, so we can put like a couple of sides on this. So 1, 2, rotate that around, put it on the back, down to there, 3, and then finally we need an entrance, which we can do that, and then 4. So it obviously covers it all up like that. That's not too bad at all. Obviously, we can then cover the sides in if we really want to make it a little bit better, but we'll see how that goes. We'll have a quick scroll down, see what sort of roofs we've got. We've got these sort of flat ones there. It's very, very shiny. By the way, you can change the colour of these things, like these bits here, but we just haven't bothered. Like, hang on, where is it? Is it in this one? That one there. You can change the colour. Look, so you can change it to like a grey if you really wanted to. There you go, I like a yellow, but I like just stick it with the white for the time being. Although, to be fair, we could colour code our buildings. That might be an idea. I mean, it's definitely an idea. Whether or not it's a good one is really up for debate, isn't it? It's not a terrible idea, I don't think. It means that we know where you can easily walk around and you can see, look, there's the toilet building. Not just because it's got toilet written on the top, but because it's in a bright colour that signifies that you can go for a wee inside the building. I mean, any building you can go for a wee inside it. It's just some are more morally and sort of legally acceptable than others, you understand. Anyway, so we'll go for perhaps We'll go for probably a nice slanted roof. I do like the look of these ones. Now, whether or not we want to have a side parting or not, I don't know. Or whether we want a curve like that, let's have it sloped down or sloped front. You've got a big slope there. I think that's too sloped. That one is quite... They're both the same height, you see. Whether I want me to slope up or slope down, I don't know. I do... I think, for this building, actually, what we're going to do is do that. Because I want to... duplicate and put it there. I want to actually have a building. Obviously it'll be like ladies and gents, won't it? That's what it'll be like. So duplicate. So we'll put that in there, and then there we go. We'll rotate these around as you see. There we are. That one, duplicate, and I said duplicate, and there we go. So there's all of those put in. That's not bad. We do need a couple of slanty bits. So probably... I should have really checked whether or not this has... Oh, it does. It's perfect. Look at that. That's not bad, that. It's okay. What about the other roof? What would the other roof look like? Would it look a bit better? curve down instead of the other way. Let's just put a roof on top and see what it looks like. The problem with doing this is that it... oh, you know, that looks better. Yeah, it looks a little bit better, that one. We'll redo what I've just... redo... Yeah, looks like sadly when you undo it... When you undo things, sadly, it does obviously give you the money back, but it doesn't give you all the money back. Because it is actually buying and selling it, so it's not technically undoing what you're ordering it to do. Well, it is undoing it, but in a sort of I'm just selling that kind of way. Like, you don't just get all of your money back. It's not rolling back, it's just selling. Oh, well. So anyway, we'll put these in. We have to be very careful with money, because we've spent nearly... We've spent nearly £1,000 so far, and we've only got the toilet blocks in, which is not good. So there's that building there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Right. So we've got different signs. We've got ATM sign. We've got toilet signs. That's fine. We'll turn off align to surface, because obviously it's not doing it properly. And then we will put it like so. That's exactly what I wanted. That's great. So is that an information sign? That is an information sign. We do need some lighting. What sort of lighting we've got? We've got an air conditioner. We've got a shop awning. Is that lighting though? I think it is technically classed as lighting. It does say lighting. No, decorations, sorry. No, lights. Yeah, we've only got a couple of lights. So, one there, and one there. So what I'd probably do is I'd go around and I'd add like a couple of corner pieces, extra pieces and such, to signify that this is the toilet one. And I'd change it to like this, like purpley blue. It is a blue, isn't it? Yeah. I'd change it to that colour, but since we don't have the money to do all of that, we're not going to do it. So this is the generic toilet block. There we go. And we can obviously easily copy this building and change it if we need to. So we can click on that, we can move it round, and there you go. It will happily connect up, which we will connect up by putting it there. Right, excellent. So what we'll do, we're going to go over to rides, and we want to put a ride in, and we've got many different types of rides. We've got ones, we want one with very good excitement rating. Anything in the green is good. So I'm looking between these two here. So it's Wild Blue or Insanity, and Wild Blue is actually higher in excitement, lower in fear, and also just slightly higher in nausea. But most importantly, it costs half as much. So we're going to put one of these in, right? So we will rotate it round and have it as an area. Do we want it right at the back of the park? I mean, it really depends on how I want to utilize space, you see. Because remember, what we have to do, we do actually have to make queue ratings and stuff like that. I'm going to put it further back because obviously I do want to make a park entrancey bit here, so we'll put it about there. And actually, what I'd like to say, we'll go to this actually, and we'll say move. We'll move it to there. Look at that, it's done a weird little pathy thing. There we go. That's, for some reason, made it a bit weird still, look. Can you see that? It's like sort of bored out. That's a bit weird. Anyway, this thing, we'll place an entrance and we'll place it probably there. We'll place an exit over here. And connect entrance to path. So the entrance we're going to go for is, well, we could go for the black one or the concrete one. The blue is, again, fairly neutral in tone. I'm going to go over to pathways and change it so that is the one there. I want to have it so the path is very noticeable. I can distinguish it. And I think blue path queue, that's not too bad. That is okay. And it sort of matches the roofs and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's fine. So what I want is to have it fairly straight. Or do we want to go out the back here? No. I want to have it go along like that, and then 90 degrees. And then 90 degrees, and then connect up. So there's that. In terms of price, we'll change it to 12, because remember, we do have to make money in this one. Colour, we're going to, like I say, manually change all of the colours of this thing. We don't want it... I don't want to make it too dark. That's the problem. I don't want to make it a very, very dark park. You know, because it's supposed to be very colourful and very nice and entertaining. I think for the main central section, we will have it as a... Oh, yellow is quite nice. Yeah, we'll go with the bright yellow. And then, what are the colours? Like a sort of bee, isn't it? It's a bit weird. Yellow and blue? It's not bad. That one. And this one is... Oh, the same colour as that. Yes, there we go. And then the red is... Is this seats, I think? Yeah, the red's the seats. Black seats. Okay. Test it. Does that look okay? Yeah. Yeah, that looks okay. Right. Unpause it. And we will actually get some of our first people. Hi, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. And that works now. Good, open. It's called Wild Blue. We're going to call it the generic... the GAR, Generic Amusement Ride. And it'll be the... do we really want to do that? Do we really want to have it as that? Yeah, sack it. And it'll be... What is it? It's like some sort of... I don't know, flying thing, isn't it, that rotates around? What is it? Apparently it's what people want to go on. Although, to be fair, the Q scenery rating is garbage and the whole scenery rating for the park is garbage, so we need to sort that out. We'll pause it for a second while we think of a name. So it'll be the... It's the Flyington now. There we go. Using airship names. Right, so what we'll do, we'll actually pause it for a second, but again, we've got 1,500 odd. I might be failing this already because I'm spending far too much money. And what we want to do is we want to have a building that goes pretty much across this. So I'll have something, again, like more filters, over to property. Actually, we'll go to building and modern. And then we will have, like, probably bits of terrain around here. Now, I probably will have to... that path ain't straight. Damn it, look, the path isn't straight. Ah, balls. Right, okay, well, we're going to have to change that then. Damn it. Alright, okay. Alright. I'm going to have to delete. Wow, look at that. Really messes it up. So from here, I want to have angle snap. But that's not necessarily straight. No, that's not necessarily straight either, is it? Angle snap, and now we know it's straight. Right, it's straight. It's straight. Doesn't mean it's straight. It's a little bit better. Right. Okay. So that's open. People are going in this thing. That's good. It looks like they are not. Q looks fast for it, and I want to go on the Gar Flyington. Excellent. And obviously the toilets are open. We have not charged for the toilets because that is heresy. And we'll go to building, and we'll go over for more filters. Again, building set modern, and we will start making some sort of entranceway. I think just sort of, we'll make an archway. We'll make an archway so that we can put it across all of the rides. So we don't have to make like 2 archways. Yeah, I think that's okay. We can make like an arch section and then we can copy and paste it for the different rides. That might work. That might work. Do we want to do that? Is that actually hovering or not? I can't tell. Yeah, I think it is. Resets the filters for some reason. I don't know why. That's like some nice glass stuff, but I don't want to use that. Definitely don't want to use that stuff yet. So, over to just all sections, actually, and we'll see what sort of things we've got. We're in the modern part. These columns are nice. Sadly, they're not wide enough for our needs. Oh, that could be done. Something like that. High curve, but it's not really high enough. Okay, let's try something like this. One of those and one of those. Then that. And then one would hope there's a central section that goes in the middle of these things. Yes, there is exactly that. Which makes sense. So, we will copy the same amount. Like that. Same thing. It's very big, though, I understand. Very big indeed. But, we should be reet. We should be reet. Okay, and then we could probably get away. Get away with a roof, you know. It's exactly what we can get away with. It's as if these parts were made to fit together. Surprising, that. Right. That's okay. Alright, yeah. Yeah. That's alright, that. Okay. Area light. We'll go in. God. Camera. We're all over the place now. Go into first person camera mode. We'll put a light in the center. Which I reckon that's about right. So in the center. No, it's not. It's close. Close. Damn it, that was the wrong button. There we go. And it's just a white light that shines down. Alright. So. Oh, fits in. In a fashion. And how much does it cost? 100. That's not bad. So what sort of rating does that give us? Give this thing 26. Okay, that's not terrible, you know. That isn't terrible. Not by any stretch. So it's okay. It's okay. But we do want some other scenery around. Now, I'm not having this as an area that is completely devoid of any natural features such as rocks and trees and foliage. In fact, what I want to do is have this as a mix between this very, very quite clinical terrain pieces. So these archways, the way I've done these, mixed in with the bushes and the forests and stuff. Which I need to check what sort of bushes are these. It's these ones, isn't it? It's called forest. And we'll have them like in and around. Are they aligning the surface? Yeah, they're angle snapping. We don't want angle snap. And we're just gonna put these things in. But Not in a very... Not in a way that they look too placed, if that makes any sense. Well, that's nice. And one's there, ironwood. And we could even put ivy on the roof. That's not a terrible idea. Having ivy on it. That gives it something. Not enough for me to care. It's not enough. It looks a bit iffy. But we could have ivy hanging down and then that ivy on the roof. Okay. Then it looks some more of like an arboretum. Arboretum? Is that the word I'm looking for? I think so. Either way, there's a lot of people coming into the park and they looks quite happy about it. Let's put this up to 15. Ticket price. Scenery rating is 30%. This is good. So people are coming in the park, they're having a wander around. I think what we'll do is get some like chief beef and stuff like that. Chief beef! Because I love saying chief beef. Right, actually we'll just run the park because it's making money, which is good. What we'll do first, however, is over to probably scenery and then all bin. And we want a park bin, sci-fi bin, western barrel bin, palace bin, just park bin then. Just park bins, and we'll put them like this for now. A lot of this, by the way, in the centre will be changed because... Oh, hang on. I've just realised something. Pause it a second. People can't get out the park. Oops. Right. Select grid. A lot of this will be changed, as I've said, because this is just to get the park running, making money, then we'll go on from here. If it was a sandbox, then obviously I could spend 10 episodes just building, like, whatever, but, like I said, I'd rather do the challenges, which, sadly, I haven't been through. Nearly half an hour in, I haven't been through them, I apologise. Challenges: build a coaster with at least 2 inversions. Challenge a coaster, build a coaster with at least 2 sections of sections of airtime. And park rating challenge: achieve a park balance bonus of 20. Okay, that's very doable. So we'll go for width of 4 meters, and we'll obviously change the length of this to 1 meter. Look at that, that's weird that it won't... There we go, now it will connect up. Right. And unpause it. There we are. So, how is our bit here doing? What's it look like? Quite nice. Should we see what it looks like at night? Oh, they're definitely not in the centre, are they, them lights? No, they're not. Edit building. That one. Done. Actually, I'll do the same to this one. There we go. I'm pretty sure I said edit, mate. Edit. You. Advanced move. Move. Done. Yeah, like that's not working at all. It's putting it back where it was. You. Edit. Click. Advanced move. Move over to there. That is right in the centre. I think. Is it in the centre? You can't really tell. Done. Done. Close. Okay, yeah, it is done. Right, this one. Move. No, hang on. That's wrong. Edit. Then click on that. Then move it. Bit to the left. Done. And then... move. Ah, damn it. Done. Right. I think it's about right. Ooh, good grief. The camera does not... It really does like to go all over the place sometimes. There we are. It's switching between the 2 modes, you see. So, park scenery rating is 33. It look like they really like this thing. The Garflington. Generic. Attraction. I forgot what it is now. Oh, good grief. We're going to get rid of the cars and all that sort of stuff. We don't need them. Right. It was a generic amusement ride, but no, we're probably going to get rid of that. Unless you want to bring it back, then by all means, let me know. But we'll get rid of the G. We don't need that. We know what it is. Right, so we've got this, and I think now... Oh, we were going to see what it looks like at night, weren't we? So we'll go over to set lighting, and we'll set it as PM. And... Yes. Them lights are the wrong way. Cool, this is why we test these things. But these lights are quite good. They work. It looks very nice. Right. So, click on this, edit building, this one, advanced, rotate, and we want to rotate it to there. There we go. And we'll do the same to this one. Oh dear, oh dear. There we go. That's much better. We could even bring them down, actually, so it shines a little bit better. Yeah, that's a thing. Is that better? No, actually, I prefer where it was. Done. There we are. Right. Back to normal time. Unpause it. Cool. So, people are coming in. We don't have anywhere for them to sit down, so we will sort out the seating first, I think. Bench, is it? Bench? Yes, we got park bench, sci-fi bench, Western... Sci-fi bench, obviously. Sorry, not sci-fi bench, standard bench. 2 in the centre. 2 in the centre. And 2 in the centre. In terms of money, we are... Well, is this making money for a start off? That's the question. We haven't changed the loads or anything like that. We don't need to. Maintenance is, well, exists. In terms of price, they are not too bothered about that. Lifetime profit is minus, but as you can see, the monthly profit is okay. Last month's profit is nothing, actually, because we haven't ended it. But we are making money, I think, which is fantastic. Speaking of money and such, let's just see. Is this going to... Are they going to... Is this... Are they going on it? Yeah, there's people going on it. Right, so, where are they running off to? There aren't any benches there at all. Wrong! Now, obviously, they're recent thoughts, so... Yeah, there's the people going on it, as you can see. We'll see what our profit is next month. Are people going on that thinking it's too much? Oh, my God. Look at the amount of people here. There's a lot of people. What we need to do is get a Chief Beef up and running. Because selling burgers... Good. Right, so over to building. Actually, no, shops and facilities, and then you go to the building. So rotate Chief Beef round. Tasty. Right, so more filters, building set, modern, and then close that down. And then we want to get very similar to what we've got over here. So we will have a... Or do we have this as a cosmic cow and a Chief Beef? Or do we want them separate? Ah, yeah, that's the question. Well, either way, we want that in. And we want walls in. That's wrong. Don't undo it. I have to remember, if I go to do something and I do it wrong, you have to not undo it. You have to sell it. So we could have like a... What the hell is that? Oh, it's a bird. It's a pigeon. I was wondering what that was then. So we could have a side section. As I said, I don't know whether I want this as Chief Beef and Cosmic Cow or not. Do I want it as that? I'm not too sure. What other shops and facilities do we have? First aid, hot dogs, Cosmic Cow. No. I'm going to have them. Here's the thing. Can we do it that way? No, we can't. It won't work. What I was thinking of doing is having all of the food stalls with a left-hand slope like so. And all of the other ones, all of the Cosmic Cow milkshakes with a right-hand slope, and then we can actually use them as modular sections and slam them down wherever we need them. Not that it's going to work that much anyway, because we're only going to have 1 or 2. Because then we'll be changing design when we go on to the other areas of the park. So, I don't know, it might work. We'll try it. Well, we're going to finish off this one here for a start off. It's almost done anyway. And obviously we'll put that down to there. We will have a... We want a light, don't we, really? So, light. And it's not doing it. What we'll do, we'll change the filters to nothing. And then we get... So why don't we get... Hang on. That's strange that I don't get the light. There we go. There's all the lights. And it is up. Oh, it's called, because it's called an up light. It's not actually up, is it? It's down. One thing I forgot to do on these buildings. I'm going to put that in. Like so. But then I want... Where are they? It'll be in roof sections, I believe. Yes, there it is. I want this canopy. See this canopy? I really like the look of these canopies. I mean, not floating in midair, you understand, but I like the canopies. Also, there's another one. Canopy. No, it's only there. There's another glass canopy that slopes down rather than up, I'm sure. No, apparently not. There's an awning and there's the canopy. The question is that the same sort of scheme? It is the same sort of colour scheme, but I'm trying to avoid glass. Because I want the sci-fi area to be very, like, just metal and glass, the whole thing. So no, we're not going to have that. We won't have it. So if it rains, tough. Right, building done. And this is, sea burger, because it's the chief beef burger. Oh, just beef. Sea beef. So it's chief beef. It will open once I move the building. So move it, and how close can you get it to other things? Oh, very close. Right, this changes things then. Because if I put a chief beef here, sorry, if I put this building here, right? Then what we're going to do, duplicate the building, rotate it round, put it there. It's actually, I've done it wrong actually, but whatever. Edit building, go to this central section, actually move that over to that side, go to that section, and we'll move it to there. We'll go to that section, we'll move it to there, and then we'll click on that. We don't want to delete the central building. We'll put the other one back in just a moment. Over to shops and facilities, over to Cosmic Cow Milkshake, rotate it round, slam it down, take that one, move it back. And there's that in. We'll click on that light. We will go to advanced and then move it right down to the bottom. Just so it will light up the center. You know what? It's a bit low, that, isn't it? It's a bit like head bashy. There we go. That's about right. I'm just going to make sure that this one is about the same as well, which it pretty much is. That's Cosmic Cow. I don't know why I'm changing the name of the building, because it'll alter the name of the building. We should save it as a blueprint, but we can click on any of the buildings at any point and do that if we need to. Advanced move. Pull that up just a tiny fraction. By the way, I'm not going to be total perfectionist and all this, like, make sure everything is completely perfect everywhere, because that's just tedious and we don't need to do that. And then we move that there, and does it fit next to it? Yeah, it does. Just a fraction more, fraction less. Advanced move then, when in doubt. Okay. Job done. Open. And there we go. And the shutters do a little bit of a opey closey thing for some reason. Right, so park management. Staff, 1 janitor, park management, 1 mechanic, park management. How much is he to hire? How much are they to hire? Does it tell me? No, it doesn't tell me how much they are. Hey-oh! There he goes. There's King Coaster going around the place. There he is. See him? That absolute psychopath inside of that. Honestly. Seriously, it's like American Psycho inside that suit. Right, so we have we're gonna max speed it because I just want to see what our profit is like throughout the day. We've got people turning up. We've got people buying burgers, which I should really actually pause and see just how much we're selling this for. Strawberry Cosmic Shake, vanilla, they're all there. They're all in there. We've got extras as well. You know what? That's fine. Burger is 12 and 8. Oh my god! So it costs for an XL burger costs almost as much as this ride. I'm very surprised at that. Yeah. So let's just see what the park looks like at night. Doesn't look too bad. In terms of monthly profit, we are no, actually not. Are we making money? Are we making money? I don't think we're losing money. Let's have a quick look on this one. Finances. Potential monthly income 550. Monthly running cost 200. Potential monthly profit, that there. Last month's profit 800 odd. Yep. Yes, we're making money. We are making money slowly. As you can see, it's going up. Spot on. So, we're going to leave it there. Not a bad bit of building, I don't think. We've got the idea laid down. We've got the basic park laid down. We've got the colour schemes pretty much sorted. We've got basic, nice looking, well, semi-nice looking. We do need to do a lot of work to it. Like archways and stuff. I think that's okay. I think that is fine. The whole idea, as I said, is to make like a tile set which we can then use and feature set which you can then place around, which we have managed to do around here. And then the other parts we will go for things like futuristic zone, medieval zone, blah blah blah. But those zones will be determined by yourself as we progress on. The next couple of episodes, probably several in fact, will be around making the central section. So, next episodes, we haven't got, well, we do have coasters actually, but I don't think we can afford one. The next episode will be probably placing another couple of these rides here. And then maybe doing some shops and facilities. Obviously, we need to add some more things like around the park to make it look a little bit less gritty, because it's a very boring place at the moment. But I think the basics are there, and obviously we haven't gone bankrupt yet, and we are actually making money, so this is all good. As always, comments in the comments, and we will go from there. As I said, these next couple of episodes sadly will have to be a pre-record, so I can't actually go through the comments, but after, I believe, episode 3, I'll be obviously doing the best I can. As always, though, thank you very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.